Hello everyone and welcome back to the Timeshot server! We are here in my beautiful village in the middle of nowhere, which really is in the middle of nowhere. When other people try to visit me, like, you can't even find where I am in my little nether hub because I have no proper path and I'm just sort of lost out here in the middle of the wilderness, but it's a beautiful place and I love it here. And today I want to work on just kind of sprucing up our little village a little bit. I've already started to put down like some little steps, which I really like, just so it's easier to get up and down to my little villager's yard. Ooh, there's a little egg over there. Hello, chicken. I love the little chickens. Aren't they just the cutest things? Hi, guys. Hi, are you just such the cutest chicken in the world? You are the cutest chicken in the world. I love this resource pack. And for those of you guys who keep asking, it is called Zigzag. It is the Zigzag pack. If you type in Zigzag Minecraft resource pack, then you will find where it is on Google. It's really pretty. I think like Jazzy or somebody, that's the name of the person who made it. But let me see, do I want to do little cobblestone paths? They look kind of boring, to be honest. Maybe I don't want to do cobblestone paths. Maybe I want something a little bit more complex. Let's go inside and see what I have. But yeah, today we're just kind of talk a little bit, and I'll catch you guys up on what's going on in my life, because that's what this series is for, and you just never know. Maybe that's interesting to some of you. It's kind of nice for me just to be able to talk to you guys about like what plans I have coming up for the channel. Ooh, that is a very beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That beautifully chiseled little stone bricks here. What about the cobblestone right there? Maybe a little mix of the two. We'll figure this out. Let me see. Do I want it just to be all stone bricks or a mix of cobblestone? We will figure it out. Because this poor little village, we've been gently working away at building up for eons now, so I don't think it'll mind if I'm still trying to decide how to decorate it. Alright, so we'll do this. There we go. And then what about move this little gravel piece right there. There we go. See, we're making life a little bit easier one step at a time after so long of just leaving. Like, you know, it's like that in real life too. I don't know about you guys, but it's like that for me in real life too, where all of a sudden you're like, you know what? There's an easier way to do the thing I do every day. It doesn't have to be this complicated, and you just start doing the thing in an easier manner. So, oh well, that's just babble. That's just babble. You know, I'm gonna make some more stone brick stairs because I kind of like the look of them. Alright, let's come over here and we're gonna like cook up some cobblestone then. Get that going in the furnace. Oh, what a cute little furnace. But yeah, I really like just talking to you guys when we do Timeshot, so I can kind of catch you up on what's been going on in my life. And anything that we have coming up for the channel, which is what I'm actually pretty excited about today. So today I am very distracted because there's a lot of really fun ideas going around for a new sort of series on our channel, and that is because of you guys. I was pretty content. I was like, all right, we're like finally catching up. We're finally doing pretty good on zoo crafting. We're at episode 100 on zoo crafting season 2 tomorrow, and I've been working away, just kind of still doing our Q&A series. Remember, you guys, the Timeshot series is meant to be kind of like a constant question and answer series. So if you guys have questions, then I will provide happily the answers. Okay, gotta make it into stone bricks. There we go. Then take the little stone bricks, and I gotta make the little stone brick stairs. And we'll start here, and I'll just kind of go outside and start playing with these, and we'll see what we get. We'll see what we think of mixing all this together to make proper paths in the village. Oh, it'll be so weird just to be able to like run down some paths instead of end up like tossed all over the place. Maybe I should make like a proper entryway to my house too. That would be an interesting, imagine that, an easier way to do things, just if you take a few seconds to rearrange a few other bits and pieces. But anyway, yeah, so there are some new things coming up for the channel, and it's been so busy the last couple months because I finally got that Elgato that I talked about pretty extensively in Timeshot, actually, because it was a good $100-something, and that's not a little purchase to me. That's a huge purchase. But we finally got it, and I've had so much fun, so much fun recording on it. We've got the Harvest Moon series going, we've got Viva Pinata going, so I was all like fine and dandy with that. I was like, yeah, we've got lots of things going on. I've got lots of lots of little recording projects that I can finally do, because now all of the console games that I've wanted to record for forever are open to us because we now have access to them thanks to having the Elgato. But then a few of you guys went and threw a big old wrench in my plans. And would you like to know how that happened? It was because you gave me an idea. And now I am I'm inspired. I'm excited. I want to do this thing. I want to have a new project. And it's like, no, Seri. You just finally were catching up on what projects you do have. And like we have some very special, we're going to try to do like special monthly events over on the zoo crafting server, and there's like stuff like that coming up. Let's add some more sunflowers today. How about that, you guys? Where's my little edge of the sunflowers? Ooh, there we go. Got some empty pieces in here. But yeah, it's like my projects, I was finally catching up on them, and then you guys gave me an idea. And I don't know about how many of you are artists or writers. I write a lot in my spare time, just for fun, you know, just to keep my skills sharp, to imagine the way that things might be if things were a little bit different. You know, I really like to think about the what ifs and to try out new styles of playing or thinking. I think like thinking outside the box is a fun mental exercise for me and everything. And you guys started asking out of the blue, it seemed, Seri, do a role play series, Seri. And at first I was like, what do you mean? Like, we kind of do a little bit of role play in zoo crafting. We play extremely immersed. In fact, I was talking about that with Mara recently, and when I play like games and record them, I like to tell a story, and I like to tell a story so much that I don't even notice I'm telling the story like that deeply immersed. Like going, oh, chicken, hello, you guys are so cute, and like talking to them like they're really here. They laid an egg and had a baby. Oh yeah. But yeah, like a lot of other people don't do that, and I forget that because that's just the way I play games, is being part of the story. And man, how do I explain it? Then, so, you know, in zoo crafting, we do treat things kind of like a story. We don't just talk to everything like it's, you know, like they're just pixels on a screen. Every now and then we do, but we stay pretty immersed in the story. We don't really leave the world when we're recording, and that's on purpose. Because, you know, you get more attached to things when someone puts value in them, and it's very easy to put value in things when you treat them kind of like, you know, not like they're real, don't take me wrong in that way, but just, you know, you treat things like they're part of the story. You don't just be like, oh, looks like, you know, the Minecraft clock is telling me that, you know, that their sun's setting. You kind of immerse yourself in it, is what I'm saying. You're like, oh, it's almost night. Well, I better crawl into my bed where it's nice and comfy and warm. Ah, there we go. I'm nice and safe from the zombies. You know, that's more immersive style play. And I just do that automatically. So at first when people were going, Seri, do a Minecraft series that has roleplay, I was like, what do you mean? Zoo crafting kind of already does that. And now I get it though, because people are asking for something quite a bit more complicated. They want like overlaying stories, they want the custom NPC mod, just completely off the chain in terms of like its usage. Oh my gosh, this was so much nicer with the little stairs. And that has just eaten up my mind lately, you guys. It has eaten my mind up and spat it out because I love telling stories. I love telling stories. And so you guys have completely distracted me from all of my other projects. And I'm having a hard time focusing on anything because I'm so excited about the idea of telling some new stories. And so I have been thinking in the background of all sorts of like different little role play projects. You know what, let's go shear some sheep. I think that we need to do that and save up some wool. In fact, let's take a couple chests over there and just start keeping wool over there too. Let's see. Acacia wood. Because wool is used for almost all the pranks, and I think I've been running a little bit low on it. But yeah, it's you guys, yeah, you've got me completely distracted when it comes to preparing for having more stories. So that's what I'm working on in the background right now, is coming up with stories to tell you guys that still kind of honor what I like to do, because you know, that's the other thing. that I don't think a lot of people get. Actually, I'm always surprised when I get questions from a few viewers who are like starting their own Minecraft channel, is that they don't get entirely that they don't have to copy other people. It's all about like becoming. It's all about how your style is going to be, your style of play, your style of telling stories. And that's the other thing. A lot of people think that just playing a game and recording it is enough. And personally, I don't think that's enough. Not always. If you're a comedian, if you're somebody that people just really enjoy listening to, if they've got just really interesting viewpoints in the world and you like just sitting back and hearing about their daily life, that's one thing. And there are people who really enjoy listening to people like that. I love it when other people do these kinds of episodes where they're just talking and they're talking about their life and they're talking about their day, and it doesn't really have any set purpose or schedule. I like that because it's very soothing to me. It's very relaxing. I can just sit back and enjoy and kind of listen to what everyone's life is like and compare it to my own. But I don't think you can build a big channel on that because people love stories and people want to hear stories. And in the end, I think that having stories that you invest in, having stories that you put value in, I think that is what can really make a channel super, super strong. Hello, you guys. Hello, sheep. Oh, they're so cute. All right. Well, no. What are you doing, chest? Why did you go there? You weren't supposed to go there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you here. And I'm going to regret that later when I actually need to like organize my wool, but that's going to be fine for now. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make all of this area dedicated to the white wool. In fact, probably the whole chest. And then we'll come over here and all of this is going to be dedicated to the green wool. There we go. Then I've got some lime wool and some other colors. Black wool, gray wool, and we'll just see how that goes. All right, let's dive in and take care of this and maybe do a little bit of breeding. I just realized I have some wheat, so that might be good. All right. But yeah, I love telling stories, and I think that that is really what can make a channel pretty strong. I don't know, maybe that's just a personal preference. Look how cute these little sheep are with their curly little fur and their big old eyes. I love you guys. And their little shaved selves. Oh, they're so cute. But yeah, I feel like either the force of your personality or the lure of your story is what can make things strong enough that people want to stick around. They want to show up again and again. And then their own personal interests do have a factor in it, because I know episodes that have to do with, when we do episodes that have to do with wolves, when we do episodes that have to do with dinosaurs, when we do episodes that have to do with like whales or especially horses, wolves, and dinosaurs are like the top ones, then people are excited to come and figure out what's going on because they love those animals. They love learning about those animals. I would probably follow, like every time Huck does something with his chickens, I am right there, man. I want to see what's going on with his Timeshot chickens. I want to see what's happening because I love chickens. Oh, that's so cute. They're all so cute. My little naked sheep. So, you know, stories, force of personality, someone's personal preferences for if they really, really care about, you know, the content. Maybe you're really into battle. I'm not, so I'm not really that interested in most things that have to do with battle. But if it's like battle with a story behind it, I'm probably gonna stick around. I want to hear how the story ends. People are really into dogs too. That's another thing that people love. And oh my gosh, the cow! I haven't seen the cow since Zigzag updated, and they're just so cute. Look at them. Look at their big faces. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. But yeah, so stories are very important to having people come around because they're so ancient. People have been telling stories in the world since probably before language even began. And I love it. I love telling stories. And you guys, I'm so excited and so flummoxed because we're already like have so many projects going on. And here I am going, okay, I'm going to take on another huge giant project because the fires of creativity and excitement have been lit. I love telling stories, and you guys have asked for it and opened up a desire to tell more stories I didn't even know I had. Oh, look at all the sheep. How many sheep babies? How many sheep babies will we end up with? Who knows? We're just gonna keep going. Oh, let's get more cow babies. Why not? Why not? Come here, cows. I'll have you have babies too. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are so cute. You guys are so cute. Okay, here you go, cows. Here you go. You can have some babies too. There you go, cows. There you go. I really should start a cake shop. That's kind of one of the things I would love to do on Timeshot is start like a little cake shop. All right, and they're following me around, but I think almost a whole stack of wheat down now. I should have tons and tons of babies. All right, everybody done? Almost? Almost? Well, I'll keep going. I'm gonna keep going till everybody's happy. Okay, is that it? Whoa, I'm dizzy now. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, look at all the babies! Oh, they're so cute. Hi, guys! Oh, look at the cows! Ah, they're so adorable. Alright, but yeah. So the last few days, I haven't been feeling very well. I went to my aunt's little wedding reception. I think I told a lot of you guys in previous episodes. My aunt and I moved out to North Carolina together. I was her nanny. And then we both ended up falling in love. And she just got married. So I moved in with Darling like, 2 years ago. Wow, that was a long time ago. Well, yeah. Yeah, wow. I can't believe it's been that long. Wow. Well, moved in, about a year and a half and been together for a very long time now. But yeah, so she also fell in love and she just got married and moved to a new part of North Carolina, a couple hours south of me, where I live now. We basically both fell in love. Then I moved, and then she moved, and then I moved, and then she moved again, and we managed to like stay 2 hours apart from each other each time we moved. So I thought that was really funny because that way we're not that far apart, and I think that's fun because we moved out here together on kind of a grand adventure. Oh, there was my little shears. I need to get more shears. Okay, watch out, little guys, watch out. Whew. That was a pretty decently successful little sheep run. I love doing all the little chores that we have here on the farm. I really do. Okay, we'll put the light gray wool in here too. Light gray wool, you can chill down here. There we go. And that way we can fill these chests to the brim, and the next time we have a little prank to do, we'll actually have some room. You know, maybe I should make my sheep pens bigger. I think that's going to be our next project, is making the sheep pen bigger so that the sheep have more room, and then maybe getting some more colors of sheep pens. Because we've got all the room in the world out here. We're back in the boondocks. Nobody else comes back here because it's a huge unexplored area. So we've got plenty of room to do whatever we want back here. But yeah, so my aunt moved and married, and she married out in Utah because that's where like the bulk of her family, so like my mom's side of the family lives. So they married out in Utah, but then they had another little wedding ceremony over here over the weekend, and it was very small. There were only like maybe 40 people there, maybe, including a bazillion children. So yeah, she had her little wedding reception, and I wandered on down for the first time to see the new place that she lives in and to say hello for the wedding reception. And I managed to get myself good and sick, which really, hi Whirly. Oh, you guys are so cute. I freaking love the zigzags. I love the zigzags. You guys are adorable. But yeah, I managed to get myself good and sick. So I came back and I laid in bed, and I was so miserably sick as usual. When I'm always sick. It feels like every Timeshot episode is going, man, you guys, I was so sick over the weekend, because it kind of is. Actually, I'm gonna get those seeds and feed them to my chickens. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of my very bad immune system and health issues that I managed to inherit within my genetics. But that is just the cards you're dealt. You know what I mean? But anyway, came back and laid in bed for like 2 straight days. Wasn't even able to record zoo crafting. Half the time I felt too sick to even read. And oh my goodness, all I could think about, guys, was this. I'm not going to give too many spoiler details away because I don't want to. But it was this new series I want to work on that will be very, very deeply based in just doing interactive roleplay stuff. So it'll be a little bit more complicated. Well, complicated is the wrong word. It's going to be more story-based. It's not going to be survival-based. It's going to be story-based. It's going to have, of course, tons and tons of different animals and an adorable cast of characters. And it's going to be pretty fluid, too, so that we can come up with stories pretty easily. So it's not going to be, like, really rigid. It's just going to be kind of like ideas that I have sketched out, and then we'll put them together and we'll see what happens. But I'm really excited because you guys know how much I love detail. You know how much I love diving in and telling stories and really getting attached to characters. And I don't know, it feels, that's what, the other thing I was going to tell you guys today is that when the idea was suggested to me, it not only sparked my passion for telling stories, and it just ignited my creativity like a little bonfire, which is just amazing. And you guys, so many of you sent in. I actually have 4 separate ideas right now for 4 different Minecraft roleplay style series. And I'm keeping an eye on all of them, but there's one that I know will probably be not too difficult for me to do and very well received, that I'm going to start with cactus. Rude. I wonder if there's an easier way to harvest cactus. Even the cactus are so cute and zigzag, though. I love them. Alright. Man, and I just love doing our farm chores. Isn't that just silly? But I just, honestly, like, some people love getting on Timeshot and doing mindless mining for hours. And I love just popping on and doing farm chores and, like, collecting all of my sugarcane and all of my wheat, trading with my little villagers. We'll do that in a second. But yeah, not only was my creativity just lit up, like I said, like a bonfire, like fireworks going off, because of the idea of doing a little roleplay series, but I also feel like my skills have finally improved to the point where I could probably do that pretty well. Honestly, to do it the style that I really want to, it would be exceptionally helpful if I had a second PC. I only have my little laptop that I do everything from. It would also be very, very helpful if my birds... Yeah, you guys, you little tweety ones. If my birds weren't as tweety as they are, so like we had better sound quality going on. And those are the things you start to think about when you really want to be professional and when you have been making videos. I hesitate to say professionally because it sure doesn't feel professional most of the time. It just feels like going on little fun adventures with you guys, and you guys being so forgiving about the fact that my birds are always noisy in the background, and sometimes I sneeze and I don't cut it out. But yeah, it's stuff like that. My skills are finally up there. My hardware, while not ideal for like being the best of the best of the best, can be done. And I think people would prefer just to have stories rather than wait till everything's perfect. And I'm one of those people who tends to wait too long on doing any project because I'm like, I have to wait till everything is perfect. Oh, I imagine, like, that's actually one of the funny stories about me and Darling, is that usually I have to wait till, like, the stars align, everything is perfect. I feel 100% confident before I do something. And if I had, like, and so when Darling and I met, we actually met on an online little dating site, which I think most of you guys probably know. Well, probably not most of you. Some of you guys probably know. But I saw him and I just saw his smile in the picture and I was just so enchanted. And I just kind of popped on. I had actually signed up because I was new to the area and I wanted to meet some friends my age, and I was having a horribly hard time doing that as a live-in nanny because, you know, your whole life centers around kids and it centers around like meeting with people who like also have kids so the kids can have a play date, and they're all like 10, 15 years older than you and you're out of the loop. And so that was my life. So I signed up on the site. And I saw this guy and his amazing smile. And then I was like, oh man, oh man, wouldn't it be nice if like I had my hair done nicer, if I had better pictures, and then I might send him a message, you know, that kind of stuff. I was thinking like, man, if only everything was perfect and I was 100% ready. There we go, got the little flower. Then I would message this guy with this kind smile and see what would happen. But then I was like, man, but if I don't message him now, I probably will never message him. And the opportunity to get to know him might be lost. And so it was really funny because I wasn't even sure if I wanted to get to know him, but just his smile, the kindness in his smile stayed with me and stayed with me and stayed with me. Oh, these are so pretty. So pretty. And I went out and I actually worked in my garden to kind of clear my head and to think about what to do. Like, well, you know, it probably won't hurt anything if I send him a message. All he can do is like say no and kind of like laugh that I even sent it to him and blah, 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 blah. I came back and he had messaged me. So there I was. I almost passed up on meeting one of the most fundamentally amazing people I have ever met in my life because the situation wasn't totally perfect. And thankfully he took the chance and messaged me first because he has a very different sense of he just has a very different personality than I do in that way, where he's not afraid to just reach out and be like, okay, I'm just going to try this. And if it doesn't work, it's not going to be any skin off my nose. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, I'm over here like weighing the pros and cons and sitting there and like, well, you know, this is a possible positive. This is a possible negative. And like I said, because of that, I almost missed out on meeting the freaking love of my life. And so the lesson learned there is not to sit on your rump and wait till everything's perfect. And that is what I think about. That is actually the story that I think about when I think about, should I sit here and wait till like my hardware is 100% perfect and I wait till my audio is 100% perfect to tell these stories to everybody, or should I just start telling them? And I'm just going to start telling them, you guys, because I want to share them with you. I'm excited. I'm happy. I don't know if they'll be any good anyway. Maybe they won't be as successful as I think they will. But you know what? That doesn't matter either, because thank you to you guys who have suggested this. No chicken! No chicken! Chicken! Come back, chicken! Oh my gosh! Okay, you're not a villager, so I'm not as alarmed by this turn of events. But I'm not as happy either. There we go. Have more baby chickens. Alright, where's Chanterelle? Chanterelle, we're gonna wrap up the day trading with you. Chanterelle, is that you? Chanterelle, there you are. Here you go. Have some little wheats. There you go. Who's my happy Chanterelle? Oh, my happy little mushroom child. There we go. And now I've got some potatoes for you too. Ooh, Chanterelle is in the mood to have lots of these today. Yes! Oh my gosh, look at that. 11. I have some carrots too. Wow! Geez, Chanterelle. Putting me to shame. Oh, I need to get a melon garden started. That's right, I keep forgetting that. Thank you, Chanterelle. Wow, that was pretty nice. Hello, Button. Button, what do you trade again? Coal. Emerald, diamond, and then, oh yeah, the diamond pickaxe. Button, you're amazing. But yeah, so, I rambled again, but those of you who watch Timeshot say you like it when I ramble. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on why I am not going to sit on my rump and why I'm just gonna try. You know, all you can do is just try, and it's kind of, it messes with your nerves a little bit, but not badly, when you're doing a series that people are gonna watch and like comment on and spend time, like, you know, spend their time watching. But I'm just going to do my best to tell a story in a way that I hope you guys will find entertaining, fun, and of course a little bit educational. And we'll just see what happens. And oh, and that's what I was trying to say. And that's actually what I wanted to talk about this entire episode, is to say thank you. Thank you, because you guys have changed my life with your ideas. So many of the things that we do in zoo crafting are ideas that you guys share. And I hope that when we do make those ideas happen, when I listen to your ideas and when I like implement them, when I listen to you guys go do an RP series, and then the thing is, it wasn't just that people said do an RP series. Requesting things is one thing, but you guys sparked my creativity and made it come to life because of the ideas that you shared with me. You guys made my mind and my heart and everything so excited because of the ideas that you shared with me. So it wasn't just the request. It was that you guys provided provided that spark of curiosity. You provided that spark of passion. You provided that excitement that comes with a new project. And that is what I hope we do in your life now and then, is just make you excited to try something new sometime. Make you excited to have like a passion for animals. Make you excited to learn more in this world. And it's so much fun when what I try to like put out there in the world comes back to me through you guys, through the amazing community we have. And suddenly I'm the one being inspired, and I'm the one coming, like getting all these amazing ideas and feeling my creativity just take off. Not because of my innate self, I'm sure that provides the fuel, but because you guys like provide the inspiration, the ideas, the things that set my mind off. So thank you. I really wanted to thank you for that, because not only has this community changed my life 100%, like I don't think anything, I honestly don't think anything has changed my life as deeply and thoroughly in so many ways, from personality to how I live to lifestyle to stress levels vastly plummeting, to being able to help me take care of my family, to being able to give me the freedom to be able to like live the way I do now. Nothing in my life has changed my life as much as you guys have. And I wanted to say thank you for that. And then thank you again for laying this idea at my feet of doing this roleplay series and giving me the excitement and the challenge and the anticipation of looking forward to trying it out. So I don't know when it'll show up. Like I said, we're still running like freaking, 18 something ridiculous number of series, which is really silly. But no, you know, we just have a lot of, I just feel like I'm overflowing with all these stories to tell you guys. So we still have a lot of other things going on, and I want to take this nice and slow and make sure that I can build it up and do justice to it. I don't want to rush it, but it is there. So thank you guys for the inspiration. I can't wait to share it with you, and I will see you guys next time. And remember, if you have questions for me, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you back here on the Timeshot server for some nice little relaxing little talky time next week. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.